Hello everybody, my name is Arlinson Perez Herrera. I belong to Ciudad Pitalito in Huila department. I am 20 years old. I live here in Pitalito. I work as a teacher, as an English teacher in basic school. I my cell phone number is 310-216-3616. My Skype is arlinson.perez. In this work, I worked with my friend or my partner Diego Vargas. First, I read my question, my answers, and this is. Okay, did you study English in another college before enrolling at UNAT? No, I didn't. So the second question is, how long have you been learning English? Why? I've been studying 3 years. This time is all that I have studied in this career. The bachelor is 5 years more or less for me, and this is the time that I've started. So the third question is, what skills or abilities do you want to improve in this language course? I want to improve in all abilities. I speaking, writing, reading, and listening. I like the grammar, but I think that needs vocabulary. I need a lot vocabulary. Listening is an ability for me is very difficult because I understand a little bit, but I don't understand all. I want to understand all. I want to improve more in speaking, and speaking is so difficult because the sounds and the difference in these sounds are very complicated for knowledge, for to learn to speak English. The fourth question is, which production skills, learning speaking, do you find the most difficult? For me, speaking is this. In this ability, I hope to improve each day. I consider that this is more difficult because it has sound different in his sound. This is more difficult for this sound. I said that in the last question for this. So the fifth question is, which do you think are the advantage and disadvantage of learning English online? The advantage in the learning English online are that students can be better, more responsibility, and more independent, and these factors are in this time an excellent characteristic in a good student. The world needs this class of students. And the disadvantage can be that students can have errors in some activities or abilities. Students can be less expressive and in speaking, and gestures cannot be the better. So the last question is, what would you propose to make the English program better? I would like to have more participation of my partners group because sometimes in the forum there is a little participation, and so I would like sometimes an explication in topics a little complicated. So this is my answers. I hope. I asked to Diego the question. He said, for example, I asked to Diego, Diego, did you study English in another college before enrolling at UNAT? Diego said, no, I didn't, but I was in a basic English course of 30 hours when I was 16 years old. Okay, Diego, How long have you been learning English and why? Diego said, I've been learning English for 3 years because I want to be an English teacher and teach people to improve the education of my country. Okay, Diego, what skills or abilities do you want to improve in this language course? Okay, Diego said that Diego said, I want to improve my speaking and listening skills because I consider they are very essential for communication. Which production skills regarding speaking do you find the most difficult? Diego said, I think that my speaking skills is the most difficult because you have to find the correct words to transmit a message and the accent of English language. Okay, Diego, five question if which do you think are the advantages and disadvantages of learning English online? I think to learn English online can be very accessible because you can find many contents or internet to practice English such as books, audios, videos, and so on. On the other hand, you can improve production skill like speaking and writing. You can do it alone, but it's not the same with another person. Okay, Diego. The last question is what would you propose to make the English program better? Diego said I propose all English courses should have a space to interact with the other English learners by speaking, so it would be a meaningful exchange. In the same way, that space must have a grade for students, so participation would be assured. Okay, guys, this is all. Tutor, I hope that this work is better, is good. Have a good night. Bye bye.